Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are doing an Ice Queen makeup tutorial. So we're jumping right in. I do have some hot curlers in, and of course I'm wearing a shirt for those of you wondering. So to start this look, we're going to prime the skin. I'm just using this Maybelline Master Prime primer. Like I said in my last video, priming is super important, especially for Halloween looks, because it serves as a barrier between your skin and the face paint or whatever you're putting on your skin. So just be sure to prime. And then we're moving on to the base. For the base, I'm going to use this cream makeup, this white cream makeup that I got from Target, and this NYX Total Control foundation drops. I think this is in the shade Porcelain, but all that info will be in the bottom bar, so go ahead and check that out. I did want my face to be kind of white because it is an Ice Queen look, obviously, but I still wanted it to have like a skin color, like a yellow undertone, so that's why I mixed these two together. I'm first applying it with a brush, and then I'm going over it with a beauty blender to get rid of all the streakiness, and then of course I did drag it down my neck and my chest so we're all one color. So next I'm taking this NYX liquid liner. This is the white liquid liner, and I'm just running it very, very light-handedly through my brows to give them a frosted kind of look. Next, I'm picking up this BH Cosmetics 28 Modern Mattes palette, and we're going to be working with this blue and gray shade right here for the entire video. And first, I'm just kind of darkening out my contour, and I wanted my contour to be really, really sharp and like heavily seen. So that's why it's really, really dark. I am bringing it a little bit further forward than I normally would, and then of course contouring my forehead and the temple area, but I didn't want to contour them too much because I didn't want them to look like bruises because we are working with blue and gray, so just contour those parts very lightly. Next, we're going to take this OFRA highlighter, and we're just picking up this white shade right here and applying this to all the high points of my face. So my cheekbones, the kind of temple area, tip of my nose, and the bridge of my nose. And I am going in with this very heavy-handedly, so like 3 or 4 layers of highlighter. I want to be glowing, okay? And then right on top of that, we're going to go with this Jcat Cool Silver Glitter, and first put down some lash glue on my fingers and then dab it on my cheekbones, and then go right on top with that glitter to just really make my highlight pop and kind of give it that frosted look again, because we are an Ice Queen, okay? So next, I'm just taking these jewels that I got from Walmart, all of them. I just got different shapes. I got diamonds, I had some little bit of silver ones left over from my Coachella makeup tutorial, and then I just bought like a whole big tub of circle acrylic jewels. So I will be using all of these. First, I'm taking the diamond, the biggest diamond shape, and placing that in the center of my forehead. And then they do come with different shapes like in the pack. So after the big one is down, I will take the next smaller one and place that right on top. And then the smaller one, and then going in with the tiniest circle gem that I have in one of the packs and placing that on top. Now I'm taking like a medium sized circle gem and placing those next, and then a smaller circle gem next, and then of course the smallest gems go last. So I'm just kind of making a gradient. I didn't even know what kind of shape I was making. Make whatever shape you want. Don't make a shape, don't put diamonds. It doesn't really matter. Do whatever you want to do, okay? So next, I'm just going to take some white eyeshadow and place that down on my eyelids just so we don't crease. I kind of wish I would have done this part before the diamonds on my forehead because it was really, really hard to like lift up my eyebrows. I couldn't really lift them up. So first, I'm taking the blue eyeshadow shade that we've been working with and placing that in the crease first with a big fluffy brush. And then I'm going over it with some gray just to give it like a darkened effect. And then I'm also dragging down the same shades down the contour of my nose, just because I wanted like a slimmer look. I am taking more of the gray shade though. I didn't want it too blue. I wanted it more gray so it looks like a contour. Next, I'm taking this Morphe palette. Again, all the palette numbers and colors and whatever will be in the bottom bar. And I'm working with this silver shade right here and placing this just on the lid. I'm not really being too precise with the eye makeup. Of course, you can do whatever you want. You could do like a bang and cut crease or whatever, but I just wanted to do something really simple and easy that everybody could do. So then I'm taking some gray eyeshadow, placing that on the lower lash line, and then taking some more of that OFRA white highlighter and placing that on the inner corners. And then I'm taking this NYX silver eyeliner, liquid liner, and placing this as my wing liner. I just wanted to stick with silver for now because I didn't really know what I was going to do with my lashes. I didn't know if I wanted black lashes or glitter lashes or white lashes, so I just stuck with the silver. Of course, you could do white eyeliner. I think that would look really cool, but I stuck with silver because I end up painting my lashes later on. And then I'm just taking some more of that Jcat Cool Silver Loose Glitter and placing that right on top of my lid as well. And then I'm taking the same NYX white eyeliner and picking that up like on a flat brush and painting over my lashes, just so they look more frosted. So now I'm taking this Covergirl lipstick in 225 and just doing my lipstick. I wanted more of a nude shade so it cancels out my lips, but I didn't want them white, you know? I still wanted some lips, so I'm just canceling them out there. And then I'm putting some more of that Jcat glitter down my neck because, you know, there's never enough glitter. Then here I'm just taking these same blue and gray shades that we've been working with and contouring the neck and the chest area. So any little curve or dip that I see, I will just go ahead and contour it. Of course, picking up some more gray shade than the blue because I do want it to look more like a contour than a color. And then I'm taking this white colored spray, like hairspray, and spraying the roots of my hair and then letting it dry before I take down my curls. So once I take down my curls, I kind of run my hair through it a little bit, run my fingers through my hair a little bit, kind of tousle up the curls, make them look a little bit more wavy, and then go back in with some more of that color hairspray. So you can go ahead and do a wig, a white wig if you want. You can spray your entire hair white if you want. But I actually kind of liked the little gradient effect that it gave. So now for the crown, I'm just taking this crown that I have because I did used to do pageants when I was little, so I do have some crowns. I'm just placing that on top. Of course, they sell like icicle crowns and everything at Party City. You can find some really cool crowns out there. And just placing that on top. And here is the finished look. So here is everything. This is something that I would totally wear. But of course, I wanted to do something really creepy for Halloween because Halloween is supposed to be scary, okay? So I want to do a scary look, so we're going to go ahead and move right on to that scary look, okay? So if you want to learn how to get a more creepy, bloody ice queen, here it is right here. So what you're going to need is some tissue paper, some safety pins, some liquid latex, and of course, some spray blood. So first I'm taking one square of the tissue paper and taking off my lipstick, and then taking the same exact square and rolling it into a rectangle, and then kind of sizing it up on my mouth, seeing where I want it. You don't want the rectangle too long, but you do want to cover your entire mouth with it. And then after that, I'm taking the safety pin and sliding it right through the tissue paper. So you want the tissue paper to come through the safety pin, like in the middle. I only did 4 safety pins. You can do more, you can do less, you can do no safety pins, all up to you, whatever. I was just kind of messing around with some liquid latex right here, and I just wanted to show you guys. So I'm just kind of spacing out the safety pins wherever I want them, and then taking the liquid latex. Make sure you use a brush that you do not care about and that's not like $30, because you will ruin this brush, okay? So go ahead and take the liquid latex and place it on the edges, the seam edges of your tissue paper. I am still holding it because you do want it to dry before you let go. I'm just kind of putting the latex wherever I can that my fingers aren't covering. Then after that, you do want to make sure that you cover the entire tissue paper with liquid latex, because you don't want it to be like you don't want it to be able to get wet is what I'm trying to say. So just go ahead and start covering all the other parts of the tissue paper. Once that dries, you can go ahead and let it go like I just did and fill out the rest of the edges. The point of this is to get the latex and the tissue paper to lie as flat as possible to your skin, so it doesn't look like tissue paper and latex. It looks like it just blends in with your skin. So just go ahead and work with the latex. It does take a little bit of practice, but once you get the hang of it, it'll just happen. So right here I'm just covering all the tissue paper. Once it dries, it will turn like this funky yellow color right here. And now I'm just taking the same exact foundation color that we use on the rest of our face and buffing out the edges so they're not seen. And after that, we move on to the fun part. So I'm just taking some red paint that I got at Walmart, and this kind of coloring everything, kind of filling in all the yellow. You don't really want any yellow showing. I'm not really being too precise with it because we're going to be spraying blood anyway. So I'm just being real messy, just making sure everything is covered, and then going in with black paint right on top. It works best if the red paint is still kind of wet, so it just mixes all together and looks really creepy. And once that's done, you can go ahead and clean your safety pins, because of course you're going to get paint on them. If you want them to be seen really good, just go ahead and clean them off, because this paint takes a little bit longer to dry. And then I'm taking the zombie spray blood that I also got at Target and just spraying my mouth, spraying my chest area, my neck, all the rest of my face. And it drips pretty cool, so it looks cool once it starts to drip. And it gives that splatter effect too, so it looks kind of creepy. And then I wanted to spray a little bit more on my mouth, so I just went ahead and took a napkin and covered my eye area and then sprayed it a little bit more to give it that more splatter effect. And here it is, guys. This is the finished creepy Ice Queen look. I really hope you guys enjoyed these looks as much as I enjoyed creating them for you guys. As always, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that good stuff will be in the bottom bar, so be sure to follow me on those. All the products that you want to check out will also be in the bottom bar. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!